All right, so this is day one of my 30-day challenge. I'm out here running by myself. It's September 1st. I'm halfway into my first 5K. Some trails near my house. You can tell from my breath, I'm already pretty winded. Cruising at got 1.6 miles an hour according to the Garmin right now. Or I'm sorry, 1.6 miles in according to the Garmin. Coming across where to go. Trailhead this way. I think this is where I turned wrong the first time, so I'm gonna turn back. All right, take a little pause. All right, we're back on. I'm gonna walk a minute here so I can talk to you guys, and we'll see how this goes. See if I want to document this challenge or not. I'm not sure because this is my first video ever. We'll see if there's anything here worth recording. So this first one's being shot right now on my iPhone, which is not the best camera. I'm sure you get no kinds of wobble. I got a GoPro at home. I didn't plan any of this today, so this is what you get, I guess. But in the future, we'll dial in the GoPro. We'll see how that goes. But for now, we're just gonna run a little bit, keep things going. See ya. Okay, here we are, cruising down a pretty open trail. To be honest, not really sure where I'm at. I'm all turned around in here. I haven't really stopped to look at the signs, but this isn't really a very big park, so I can't get that far lost. Worst case, I'll have an extra half mile or mile to walk back to my car, depending on where I pop out. But I think I'm okay. 2.92 miles in, planning for a 5K, so a little bit less than a quarter mile to go. I think I'm heading to the trailhead. Actually, listen, the house is over here, so I'm at least around civilization. Although based on where I think I am, maybe a little bit further than I thought from the trailhead. That's okay, a few extra miles, tens of miles, really won't hurt me. But I'll just keep running. Take my 5K. We'll take a stop and walk for a little bit. Hey, friendly neighbors. Okay, we got to the end. I found the trailhead. It's right here. Right there. That's where we're going. That's where we came from. Pretty groomed trail. I got turned all around in there, but I know this isn't a very big park, so I tried to stay to the outside perimeter, but there's a few offshoots that go off into neighborhoods and stuff like that, so I didn't want to take many of those and wind up in people's backyards, so probably made a few lefts when I should have made the right, but that's okay. My GPS track is going to be kind of funny looking, but we got the mileage. So, gonna head back to the car now, get a drink of water. We'll talk to you there. Okay. That's day one of my 30-day 5K challenge. It's September 1st today. Maybe a little bit about myself. So I'm currently 50 years old, turned 50 about a month ago. I decided that for my 50th birthday, I guess it's gonna have to become in the year of my 50th birthday. Before I 51, I want to do a 50K or 50 mile ultra. I'm not a bad runner. not a great runner. I'm kind of one of those guys that's naturally okay at doing it. I can go gut out a 5K pretty much anytime. Pretty much can gut out a 10K anytime. In fact, I've done that plenty of times. Done plenty of them in my life, but up until recently, I've really never considered myself a runner. I just kind of like to run when I'm challenged. Generally, I think I say I'm just too stubborn to stop is kind of my thing. Didn't have much for running technique, didn't have much for form, didn't have much for training. I could just go do it. But a couple years ago, I started, maybe I should take this a little bit more seriously since I'm pretty decent at it and not bad for me, and probably could learn a thing or two about the right way to do it. So I started training. Really, last year was, I think, the first year I took it seriously. Got myself a Garmin. That was a huge help. I did one of the Garmin coach training plans. Actually, really enjoyed that. I was doing, I think it's Jeff. I have to double check that, I'll confirm, but training with Jeff. I was training for the half marathon. I think is the longest they did, but the way I did it was every time they gave you an optional run, I just chose to do the optional run. So it was a little bit of a half marathon plus. And then I did my first half marathon last year. Actually, I did it twice. Did it once a few weeks before the marathon just to see if I could do it. Did it solo. It hurt. I got it done. Then I did it on race day. Did a little bit better on race day. So I guess the practice run did help. It gave me a little bit what to expect. But time wasn't fantastic. It was 4:15, 4:20, I think, something like that. So I was happy to be done with it. Wasn't going for speed. Had a mental goal. It'd been nice to get my first marathon under 4, but it wasn't in the cards, but still super happy. But anyhow, since that marathon, I've kind of dropped off of my training big time. So the last 30 days or so, I've been trying to get back into it, pick it back up. So here we are. We're doing Ragnar here in a couple weeks. That's not too bad, though. I've done that before. That's not going to be too bad with a group of friends. But really, I wanted to start training for something. So really, I think I got to figure out when I'm going to get that 50-miler in, but that's probably not going to happen this fall. It's probably going to be sometime in the spring, so I'll start, more seriously start training for that. But in the meantime, I like challenges. I'm the type of person, I do like challenges. I like the numbers game. I like to monitor my heart rate. I like to monitor my mileage. I like to check all those things, and all those different metrics kind of helps motivate me and challenges, etc. So now I think I'm going to do a 5K every day for 30 days. So at least for the month of September. So I think there's 30 days in September. So we'll find out. So that's it for today. We'll see if I do anything with any of these videos, but this is my first one. We'll see how it goes. If I like what it looks like, maybe I'll do more. If you like what it looks like, maybe I'll do even more. So we'll see how this goes. See ya.